Hey everyone, Desiree here. So in today's video, I'm going to give you an update on my little journaling everyday kind of experiment plan that I talked about in the last video. I think the last video that I posted. So if you have seen my earlier videos, you know that I picked up this notebook from Goodwill. I want to say maybe about a month or so ago. And I got two of these, and one of them was like kind of messed up. It was missing some pages, you know, in the front part. So I decided to go ahead and use that one because I figured if I mess it up more, at least I'm not messing up, you know, I'm not messing up the good notebook. And I do have a new filming setup here, so hopefully it's working out. I like the lighting a little bit better than where I normally film, so if you notice something different, that's what's going on. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the journaling experiment. So what I had set myself up to do was to at least try and journal every day, and I did really good. You know, so here is where the pages were missing. You can see it starts with page 11. So these pages got ripped out. I'm thinking about, you know, gluing these two pages together just because it's got that weird fold. But anyway, so I did really good. I started this on July 2nd, and you can see I kind of did as much as I could. I did miss a couple of days. Here is the 9th, and then I missed the 10th, so here's the 11th. And then 12th, I missed the 13th and 14th, and here is the 15th, and then here we are today, July 16th. And what I did is I kind of pre-decorated my pages, and that really made it easy for me to just kind of jump right in, write down what I was gonna, you know, write, and then just keep it going. I think when I pre-decorate the pages, and this isn't anything major as you can tell, but when I set up the pages ahead of time, I guess in my mind it makes it easier that all I need to do is write, you know, because I think the pages are kind of fun. They're not boring with just a bunch of writing on them. And so it made it really, like I really looked forward to journaling. Now I didn't write, when I was writing, I didn't write about anything specific or anything, you know, gut-wrenching. But what I did is I just kind of wrote about the things that were going on in the day, or maybe some plans I have, because we planned an anniversary party for my mom, and so that's happening later today. And it was just stuff like that, you know. And what I'm learning with this experiment is that there are layers to journaling. There is kind of the surface layer where you just talk about mundane, random stuff, you know, like I mentioned in your day. And then as you kind of get more comfortable, I guess, expressing, or, you know, just kind of being open about things, you start to get into a deeper layer with journaling, where you talk or you write more about your feelings, and maybe things you don't like, or maybe some what I would call not necessarily positive emotions, and you can really kind of filter through that as you journal. And so that's what I wanted to share, is that, you know, sometimes just getting started, you realize that the process starts to change along the way. And I don't know, you know, I'm going to continue doing this, but I don't know if I'm going to kind of commit to every day like I had initially said. But what I want to do is I want to make this a regular practice and a regular habit. So when I do feel like I need to kind of process some thoughts or some feelings, or if I just feel like I want to write, I noticed on some days it was just the joy and the art of writing, of moving the pen, that I was looking forward to. Not necessarily writing anything profound or specific, but I just liked the process of writing. It was very therapeutic in some way. So where are we? So tomorrow I've got my page set up, you know, and it was a great way for me to use some washi tape that, you know, I have an endless collection of. And I did do some decorating here. You know, it's not anything major, but again, using up some stuff in my stash, some stickers, washi, and so forth. And I'm just going to keep it going. So I will definitely keep you updated on how this is. You know, when this book is done, I'll definitely share it with you. But I do have quite a few pages. I'm on page, 24, 23. And I think this goes, oh, it goes up to 152. And I hope that's, you can see that. So I've got a long ways to go. So that's about, what, maybe four months? Maybe 3 months, if my math is correct. But, you know, if you've been struggling to keep up with journaling, try this. You know, grab yourself a notebook. And make sure it's not a notebook that, like, you don't mind if it gets messed up, because I think that's another thing you kind of worry, like, oh, if I can't do this every day, then the whole notebook is wasted, you know. And I know I kind of had those feelings too. But, you know, I think journaling can be whatever you want it to be. It doesn't have to be, you know, like someone else's, or, you know, you don't have to have such rigid rules for yourself. Okay, so I just wanted to check in, do that quick update. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, throw them down in the comments below. I'm still kind of tweaking my setup here, but like I said, I really like it. All right, everyone, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I will check in again really soon.